20 years ago, we used to gift music. You'd make someone a mixtape, hand it to them, and it meant something because it was theirs now, forever. Today, we can't even share a song without an app asking us both to pay for it separately. And it gets worse. Right now, AI companies are buying up old secondhand books, sometimes the last surviving copies in the world, scanning them and destroying the originals. Just gone. Turned into data nobody outside a server room will ever touch again. If we don't hold on to what we own now, all of it, books, music, memory itself, starts turning into mythology. Something we describe to our kids instead of something we can hand them. So maybe it's not that strange that teenagers, kids who've never owned a Walkman in their life, are suddenly buying cassette tapes again. Here's the thing nobody wants to admit. We built the perfect music system, and we hate it. We pay a subscription every single month, forever, for music we don't own. We get ads shoved between songs we already listen to. We get locked into apps that decide what we hear next, when it plays, even what quality it plays in. And the second you stop paying, all of it disappears. Every playlist, every album, gone. We didn't buy music anymore. We rented it. Every month, forever. And somewhere in there, we lost the part where music was something you shared with a person, not something two separate accounts both had to pay for. That's the quiet crisis behind the cassette comeback ownership. A cassette can't be remotely deleted. It can't be quietly remastered without asking you. It can't vanish because a licensing deal expired. You hold it, it's yours. No algorithm, no subscription required. And unlike a streaming link, you can actually hand it to someone. A cassette can sit in a drawer for 30 years and still work the day you find it again. A real object carrying a real memory, not a login that expired. In a world where everything digital can be taken back the moment a company changes its mind, that kind of permanence has become rare. Valuable even. This isn't just a music thing either. Look at Christopher Nolan, the most in-demand director in Hollywood, and he insists on shooting on real IMAX film, not digital. Why? Because when everything can be endlessly copied, endlessly compressed, endlessly optimized, the physical, the analog, the imperfect, starts to feel like the premium version. Vinyl came back first, then film cameras, now tape. This isn't nostalgia, this is a full-blown rejection of infinite digital copies as the default way we experience anything. And this isn't a niche internet trend, it's measurable. US cassette sales have climbed roughly five-fold over the last decade. Artists like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, and Harry Styles now release music on cassette, and limited runs sell out in hours. Surveys show a majority of 18 to 24-year-olds now regularly buy physical music. Not because they don't have Spotify, because they do, and they're tired of it. Here's the part that actually matters. Streaming isn't really a marketplace anymore. It's two or three companies controlling how almost every artist on Earth gets paid, discovered, and heard. Every time you buy a physical tape, that money goes straight to the artist and the label, not diluted through a fraction of a cent streaming payout. Buying analog isn't just a vibe. It's one of the only ways left for a listener to actually vote with their wallet and push back on a handful of platforms deciding what music even reaches you in the first place. So no, this isn't just kids playing dress-up with their parents' old Walkmans. This is a generation that grew up entirely inside apps, ads, and subscriptions, quietly deciding they want something back. Something they can hold. Something they can hand to someone else without an app in the middle. Something no algorithm and no server can quietly erase.